Hey there, I'm Emily Duplessis from Rental Rookie, and today I'm going to answer the question, can I sell a property with tenants in it? So if you currently own a rental property and you are planning to sell it, yes, you can sell it with tenants in it. You do not have to kick your tenants out or break the lease in order to, sell the property. You are fully able to sell a property with tenants in it, and the new potential buyer would just inherit those tenants. Now, some of the things that you're going to want to consider, depending on the type of property that it is, if you're selling like a condo or a single family home, you might run into the issue that the potential buyer wants to actually live in that property. And if that's the case, then you're going to have to kind of bridge that gap with your tenants about potentially moving out. I know, we had to do that at one point. We were selling one of our condos, and so we had told the man who was living there about a month or two before we started listing it that, hey, we're going to put it on the market. You might want to start looking just in case, because in most instances, whoever buys this is probably going to want to live here. And so, we don't want you to be stuck and at the last minute have nowhere to live. So, we were smart about it. We had conversations with our tenants about it. So if it is a property that could potentially sell as an owner-occupied property, you're definitely going to want to have conversations ahead of time with your tenants to let them know so that they, are aware to be able to make the best decision possible for them about finding a new place. And it gives them time to be able to find a new place. Depending on where you live, properties might sell really quickly. Properties might take a while to sell, so that might play into the picture as well. If you're selling a multi-unit property that in most instances an investor is going to buy, then you're just going to need to make sure that you have conversations with your tenants about rules of showing it. And I know that in our lease, we include in there that we have to give tenants a 24-hour notice to be able to show the property. So we have to let them know 24 hours in advance, hey, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we're going to bring somebody in to see the property, or the realtor is going to bring somebody in to see the property, so that they're aware, they can choose to be there or not be there. We have gone and looked at properties where tenants have not allowed us to actually go in and see a unit. So I think there is some flexibility there with tenants to not want to show the property. That might be a little bit of an issue that you would have to run into. Be aware of it. Maybe have a strategy ahead of time if your tenants are apprehensive about showing the property. Maybe just have a little tool or a little gimmick up your sleeve to help entice them to. Maybe it's, you give them a discount on rent or something like that. I don't know, give them a gift card to some place or something like that. But just keep in mind that these are people and this is their home essentially. Yes, you own it, but it's their home and that's where they're living, and that's their personal space. So you want to be, I think, have kind of an extra thought for that and be able to, I think the biggest thing is just have open communication with them so that they know exactly what's going on in the process, what it's going to look like, and know that, you're trying your best to not impede on their life and their situation all that much, right? But you want to get your property sold, and this is just a process of getting it sold. So you definitely can sell a property with tenants in it, but those are a couple things to think about if you're going to go that route.